Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Major League Gaming Winter Championship. This is going to be Game 2 between Polt and Ostojiy. And for the next few minutes, I'm Batman.
And I'm Robin. We're gonna be bringing you an amazing game, man. Holy Marauders most likely gonna be happening here. So let's see if our players are ready to go. It certainly does look like it. We're gonna start up the game. Now the map that has been chosen is Dual Sight, and there's something that I've noticed all weekend is that whenever a Zerg loses, they automatically go to either Dual Sight or they go to Metalopolis. It really is the choice of Zerg players. They love the availability to really do a lot of link run bys.
Sure, right, exactly, and that's what's going to make it so interesting. Ostojiy needs architecture that's going to let him take advantage of Polt. And so going into game number 2, over here on the left side of the map, playing as the Red Zerg, representing its Gosu, we've got Ostojiy.
Yep, here he is, man. Nice and beautiful, and we have another beautiful character himself in the top right corner. Batman, who do we have?
Oh man, over here, representing Team TSL, playing as the Blue Terran, we've got Polt.
Yep, there he is, man.
It's going to be hard to stick to these handles, man.
It's going to be hard, dude. It's hard changing up on the fly. I don't know why everyone's making us do it, man.
It's just for fun. Has anybody else been Batman this weekend?
Believe it or not, we actually get it a lot. They always ask me, where's Batman
well, gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it.
Done that. It's
Holy moly. Well, it looks like Polt is going to be throwing down the supply table as normal. And I really love Reaper expands. Actually, believe it or not, on this map, it allows a lot of scouting. And then, of course, you get the expansion down as well right afterwards. Now, of course, Zergs love to see the Reaper expand, but if you can make it work, it can become quite strong. So we'll see if Polt might go that route. He might just go for a 1-Rex expand normally, or he'll just go for a gas first, which is actually really cool.
Well, so, Robin, tell us exactly what he could potentially be doing with this gas first.
Well, he could definitely go for some kind of Cloak Banshee. There's always a Blue Flame Hellion. He's got so much in his utility belt that he can do here from here, and Polt's definitely pulling it out.
Wow, you are so good at this already because you know all of the references. This isn't fair.
This is so not fair. Gosh darn it. Well, looking over into the main here, we do have the main that has been ready to go, and it looks like a 15 hatchery is following up. So this is going to be very, very interesting from Ostojiy. Now, the question is whether he's going to go for an earlier evolution chamber, which would be very, very potent against any type of
cloak.
Yeah, Cloak Banshee. If it does go down, we need to see when a second gas happens. So it's cool. There's so many avenues available. You can get a faster factory, which again opens up your tech. So we'll see what Polt's plan is here. He might even go for a very, very strong 2-on-1. It's a little bit better against Protoss, but you can make it work against Zerg.
Yeah, we've seen some really strong one-base pushes happening this weekend. They just, you know, it's so crazy how many choices you have, right?
Yeah.
There's just so many different things that you're capable of doing in this game. So many ways of surprising your opponent. And of course, we've got the factory laid down. We'll see whether or not that barracks is going to have an add-on added. He has not added the second refinery quite yet, so you can bet that, yep, there comes that reactor. So we're going to see some more Hellions.
This might just be a quicker reactor Hellion. As I was telling you in the last game, Polt's first 2 Hellions are so darn strong, and he's able to do so much damage with them. Maybe he's wanting to get a couple of Hellions out a good 20 seconds earlier than what Ostoji's ready for, which means he could do a lot more damage, and he could throw a Zerg player off. They might not have their 3rd and 4th Queen out ready to go and not be in position to actually defend against it. Might not have a Spine Crawler ready. There's so many things that could go wrong.
That's the money, because in Ostojiy's case, he actually didn't really go for the 3rd and 4th Queen, even by the time that we saw 4 Hellions out. So in this case, not only will he not have the 3rd and 4th Queen, not only does he not have that ramp advantage to get off those pot shots, but that Spine Crawler is likely to not be down.
Yeah, you're totally right there. Actually, with you noticing that, Polt probably realized that as well. You know what? He didn't go for the 4th Queen, so I could probably punish him for this. It's actually really, really cool, and we'll see if he goes for that play. Following up with a starport here as well. So again, his tech options are opening up a lot more here as well. He could go for a medevac and go for maybe a Hellion drop into the main. That's always a possibility. He noticed that Ostojiy was really, really partial to making sure that his natural is well defended. Maybe he wants to exploit the weakness of his main. Thing is, though, Ostojiy is following up with a Roach Warren here. And it's pretty early, actually. Has he started speed? He sure has. So it's actually not going to be a Roach all-in, but he'll have the tech available to defend against his opponent.
Interestingly enough, Ostojiy's Spider Sense knows that those Hellions were coming. He gets down to the ramp, so that's very nice. His natural is always going to be exposed if you have those Queens out there. Surprisingly enough, the Queens aren't firing back, but I guess they're going to be able to scare off those Hellions now.
Yeah, he wants to go ahead and allow these Queens to take a little bit of damage. The creep is not available for him to chase the Hellion. He wants to make sure they don't get up the ramp. He wants to wait until his roaches pop out so he can deal with these Hellions.
Now, we actually see those Queens getting kind of low because that's just how Hellions work. He can outrange them and take down those Queens. He doesn't have additional Queens being produced, so that first queen is almost guaranteed to go down. Those Hellions can just fall off the ramp. They could actually potentially kill both of these queens, and this could be huge.
Oh my god, that is really huge. One that cuts in production. Because he doesn't go for the 4 queens, he has no production available. He is going straight to the main.
Oh, wow.
4 drones have been destroyed here. They're lining up for him. He's not even trying to micro. Oh my gosh, so much damage occurring here in front of our faces. Roach is now coming in, and you can see how the Hellions coming out a little bit earlier has really just thrown Ostojiy off.
That was extremely unfortunate for Ostojiy. And man, like, it's 12 drones against 23 SCVs.
And that's so hurtful.
And there it goes to show just how valuable getting out the Hellions a little bit sooner was.
Well, it just really nailed something. And look, he followed up with a Banshee as well. With Roaches coming out as well, that Banshee is beautiful. You can go to the main. There's no queens for defense whatsoever. No evolution chamber, no spore crawler. And these Banshees can actually just shell away upon these Roaches. They really won't be able to do too much damage. They're going to try and break on through, but...
Yep, and he also now has the cloakless Banshee out, but really all he needs is just to have an air unit, because he can stop every single assault that Ostojiy is going to follow up with. This is effectively Ostojiy's last push onto his base, because after this, you can bet that Ostojiy's not going to be able to leave his main at all.
Yeah, doing a very good job of making sure that his flight eagle's good to go. Now checking in the natural, more Hellions coming in to deal with the, yep. Ostojiy?
Well.
Ostojiy does fall to Polt 2-0, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy Hellions.
Yeah, holy Hellions. That was quite ridiculous. You could tell the earlier reactor Hellions, just by a matter of seconds, really threw Ostojiy off. He took so much damage from those 2 queens. Now, if those Hellions came at a normal time, those queens don't take as much damage because they're not being shot upon a little bit earlier on.
And you have the Roaches and the Zerglings out. Like, he would have had enough things to defend that easily, but just because Polt got a little meta there, he went Refinery first, and it just ended up paying off so well.
Very well done there by Polt, and a huge congratulations to him. He's made it till tomorrow. He can go home tonight, get some sleep, be good to go. And unfortunately, Ostojiy, although he had an amazing run, did very well this weekend. Basically, a good dark horse through the open bracket. Deserves applause from us. He did very well.
Absolutely, and that's what it's going to be all about, giving Ostojiy a bit of praise for that, because he did have a fantastic performance. Of course, good luck to Polt tomorrow, because he has made it to Championship Sunday. And ladies and gentlemen, this was the last match of the evening for this stream. I think that there may or may not still be another one going on. Anyway, tomorrow morning, the broadcast starts at 10 a.m. So tune in bright and early for Championship Sunday at the MLG Winter Championships. Signing off for the evening, I'm Rob Simpson.
And I am Robin. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to check out those other streams that are finishing out the games. We should be done here.